Good morning, everyone. I'm Alan Joins, Mayor of Winston-Salem, and it's my honor to call together my colleagues on the City Council here, and I'll introduce in just a moment. And ladies and gentlemen, who are here for exciting ribbon cutting here at Salem Lake. You know, we made some major improvements here following the 2014 bond issue, and then following the 2018 bond issue, we've expended almost another $3 million here at Salem Lake to add to even more amenities. We're inside right now the large clubhouse that was built back in the 2014 issues. It's getting a lot of use, but the next phase of improvements made improvements to the waterfront, to the boat docks. We built a new boat storage facility and pavilion and added offices there. And then just across the lake, there's a new playground, shelter, picnic tables, and things of that nature. So this is an amazing facility for our community. And when you think about this one, along with Winston Lake, it's amazing two water facilities for the citizens of Winston-Salem. So today we're going to celebrate that. I'm going to first of all call on our council member from the sensational Southeast Ward, where we're at, Council Member James Taylor.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning.
Good morning.
As the mayor mentioned, you knew this was going to happen, but I still have to do my thing. I have the honor and privilege of bringing greetings on behalf of the residents of the sensational Southeast Ward. And the work that we're doing here today, the work that we've done, is one of the reasons why we're so sensational. I really wanted to have this event outside, and I know we plan to do that, Mr. Royston, but it's raining outside. But you know, if you do any gardening, if you have seeds in the ground, it's a beautiful thing. Rain isn't always bad. If you got seeds in the ground, there's hope for a brighter tomorrow. And there's a reason why I said that. I'm born and reared in this facility, and I remember, as you all do, when there was a trailer out in the parking lot, and everyone did what they could to fish and enjoy this place. But 14 or so years ago, when I came on the city council, we had a series of town halls. There was a series of community meetings, and the residents of this community, the friends and supporters of this community, had the audacity to believe that we could do better. I'm happy to say that over the last 14 years or so, we've seen millions of dollars poured into this community, and this facility is the culmination of it all. I want to take a moment and just thank a few people. I want to thank our city manager, Mr. Lee Garrity, and his staff for their hard work and dedication to make this happen. I want to thank Mr. Royston and his staff, the mayor, the council, but more importantly, I want to thank the members of this community who could have moved anywhere else when they faced challenges, but they stood tall, they hunkered down, and they believed in moving their community forward. So today we're celebrating their efforts. I want to thank each and every one of you for what you did to help make this possible, and thank all of you for helping to make our city to be a better place to live, work, and relax. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Taylor, and thank you for thanking all the folks there. And we also want to certainly thank the voters who approved the two bond issues, one in 2014 and 2018. That's given the city the tools, or actually the money, yes, to make these things happen. So thanks to the voters, and we'll be coming back again and with other projects in the future so you can see the results of your vote. So right now I'm going to ask my colleagues on the City Council if they'd like to have a word. And I'm just going to start down the round and start with Councilmember Mundy, Councilmember Burke, and then Councilmember Larson. So at your leisure.
Kevin Mundy, Southwest Ward. I would just like to say briefly congratulations to the folks of the sensational Southeast Ward. And I have to say, from the Southwest Ward, I'm just a little bit jealous. I would love to have this facility in the Southwest Ward. But I will tell you, I have heard from my citizens who are coming over here to enjoy this recreational facility, because if there's anything on the trail, they call me and say, clean it up. I'm riding my bike, I'm walking. Make sure this trail is clean. So I know my folks are coming over here to enjoy this, and it looks like we're going to have an even better place after these new amenities are put in place. And we do want to thank all of the citizens who voted for these bond referendums that allowed us to make this an even nicer place. And we are working very hard to undo some things that have been done in the past that created barriers and build more and more opportunities to bring neighborhoods together. So if you're not in this neighborhood, come enjoy this neighborhood.
Good morning. I'm Councilmember Barbara Haynes-Burke, representing the Northeast Ward. But today, I am happy and excited to be in the sensational Southeast Ward. I'm very happy about the additions that have been done because of our citizens. And I, too, remember when the trailer was right outside, because I have, like many of our citizens, been able to enjoy Salem Lake. Riding my bike, walking, it has just been great to have this location, this facility. So congratulations, Mr. Taylor, on phase 2 for what will be coming. And I am grateful to the citizens for your support. Thank you.
Well, good morning. I'm glad everybody could come today to see us filling up the lake. So it's, I remember a couple years back, you may recall, the city got dinged pretty bad for its parks and recreational activities within the city. We were substandard at that point. They accused us of not providing the amenities that a good city would provide. Since that time, of course, we've opened Quarry Park. We've opened a new major facility here at Salem Lake. And I think we're way ahead of the game at this point, not counting the work that's been done at Haynes Park and Central Park and Washington Park and Hobby Park. All of our parks are being upgraded, and thanks to Parks and Recreation, and more importantly, thank you to the citizens of Winston-Salem who value this amenity. I think anybody who has not been out here needs to come. It's an amazing place now. First class, good walking trails, good water opportunities, fishing piers, all kinds of recreational activities. So do come and enjoy it. It's well worth the time. And thank you for the citizens who have the faith to do that. Thank you very much.
I do need to say one more thing. I am slightly biased, but I certainly believe that Salem Lake, and I don't want to mention Quarry Park and Bellevue, but I believe that we have the best parks and recs facilities in the entire city of Winston-Salem. Now, some folks who may not agree with me behind me, however, I think the citizens would agree, but I did want to name one name. When you call names, you always get in trouble. But I just want to recognize one person who I believe is the best architect in the entire city of Winston-Salem. And without him, this facility and many other facilities that we enjoy would not be possible. I want to recognize Mr. Jimmy Norwood. Thank you, Mr. Norwood. Appreciate you, man.
I certainly concur with that, Jimmy. Jimmy's been working on projects for the city of Winston-Salem for 30 years. That's right. He's just a young man when he started out. I'll also recognize other members of our city staff who are here. Ben Rao, of course, our assistant city manager is here. He mentioned the city manager. Aaron King, another assistant city manager. Our new, not totally new, William Penn, police chief. Chief, thank you, and congratulations on that great job y'all did yesterday. Thursday. That was amazing. So I want to now kind of turn this over to the folks who are going to run it from day to day. I know William Royster, the Director of Parks and Recreation, and we also have a member of the Recreation Commission, John Gunkel. And so I'll start with William, and then you can go from there.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. As Councilmember Taylor mentioned earlier, we had some rain out here today, but even when you stand out on the patio of this beautiful facility, you feel some peace and you feel the tranquility that this facility offers. We started in 2014 and got another through the voters approved bonds. We got another round of funding in 2018 to continue to make improvements to this wonderful facility. It's not only a staple in the Southeast Ward, but it's a staple in the city of Winston-Salem. This is truly one of those facilities where people from High Point and Kernersville and Greensboro, Winston-Salem, Lexington, they all come here just because of the magnificence that this facility provides. I'm going to be brief. I just want to say thank you to Councilmember Taylor, to the City Manager's Office, to the citizens of Winston-Salem, Jimmy Norwood, for taking the time and making this facility one of the best in the state. And at this time, I would like to turn over to someone that I work very closely with, Mr. John Gunkel, who is the chair of the Recreation and Parks Commission. I do appreciate his and the commission's support. They provided valuable insight throughout all of our projects and design process. So I'd like to turn over to John Gunkel for a few words as well.
Good morning, everybody. This is an absolute fantastic facility. I'm not from Winston-Salem originally. I moved here quite a few years ago with my wife, And one of the first things that I started asking around, I said, well, what kind of opportunities? And most people that I ran into mentioned Salem Lake. It's a great place you got to go to, and I certainly agree with that. I just really wanted to thank the city leaders, the citizens of Winston-Salem. I'd also like to thank the city staff and Department of Recreation and Parks for basically doing all the hard work to make this one of the premier destinations in the region. It's projects like these that really, make a place livable and make citizens want to really, be here and be part of the city. So thank you very much. This is a great opportunity for Winston-Salem.
Thank you, Mr. Gunkel, and thank you for your service to the Recreation Parks Commission. Also, we've been doing a lot of these events past, and I want to thank Frank Elliott and his wonderful team in marketing and communications. Keeping you busy. There's going to be a lot more, I think, coming forward. So I'd like to invite my colleagues and John to let's go around this way to the back of the ribbon, and we'll cut the ribbon and open this facilities. Okay, we'll do this a little bit. Everybody's got all the pictures they want. I'll count it down for us. Got all the pictures? All right, we'll count down as far as I can do. 3, 2, 1. All right.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And for all things Winston-Salem, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Thanks again for watching.